What's going on, everybody? Check out our garden. This is the entrance right here, and you just won't believe these plants are, I don't even know, 8 feet tall. The big tomato plants in the back. Let's do a quick tour. We've already harvested. This is today. We've not picked the cucumbers yet, and the squash is pretty much petered out. I'm going to be pulling all the squash today. I'm going to replant. Tomatoes and the cucumbers are the big stars right now. See the sun, that one's kind of hard to capture, but this one I need to route these branches sort of inside. But these other ones, you can see I've kind of pushed all the branches into the cages, and they're all over like 8 feet tall, the tomato plants. These ones that are closest to me here, these are the Sweet Million plants. These are really prolific. I don't know if you can see all these tomatoes that are growing, but there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tomatoes on all of these plants. We've already picked the tomatoes this morning. They're just now starting to turn. You'll see the random red tomato, and they're all the tomato plants are starting to, the leaves on the bottom are starting to die, and that's part of the natural growing process. This one over here has gotten some mildew, powdery mildew going on, but it's still growing like crazy, like prolifically, and all the tomatoes will start to turn from the bottom up. You can see these are starting to turn red here, and they will all, from the bottom up, tomatoes will just start to turn. And if you look way up at the top, we've got tomatoes that are setting here on the furthest top branches. See these tomatoes here? So we'll have tomatoes turning red basically every day now, starting, right now. We'll come every day, every 2 days, and we'll get tomatoes. And we have tomatoes with our salad every night through December, basically. This is why I have my one big tomato plant. These are beefsteak tomatoes. See, I've got some big hamburger slicers. And this was the last plant that I planted as far as the tomatoes, so it was a replant. So furthest behind, and over here our squash. Cucumbers, I actually have not picked my cucumbers yet today. You can see I've got big ones in here. Be making pickles tonight. Even the cucumbers start slow down, but definitely got some keepers in there. New one's starting to grow. On this side, another one there. And there's a big one. There's probably, 6 there. But everything's going really good. And the tomato plants kind of go wild. That's what they do. The branches just sort of sprawl out everywhere. I just come and kind of push them inside. Growing up the plant. Way up at the top here. These are all tomatoes that are setting. Like that's a tomato. Proud to say I've got the biggest tomato plants in the whole garden. The tallest one. See, they rival the sunflowers behind me. They're fighting for sun. It's pretty cool. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well. If you're growing a garden, happy gardening, everybody. And I hope to see everybody soon. Be good.